Today I'm here to instruct you on how to get students to use a miter saw for cutting. I don't allow them to cut everything, but I want to give them a chance to cut some of the wood. So if you have 3 or 4 pieces of wood you want cut, maybe they could cut one of the lengths and you pre-cut the rest. So what I have is a box here of all my equipment, and it's got the miter box, which is a portable plastic piece. It has a saw that we're going to use in the miter box. Here's 2 different samples. And it has shims in the box that will be used. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we set it up. The box is actually used. I place it in front of the saw because the student is going to be cutting right here, and this makes it have a area of no hand zone for the other students that are around. So it kind of gives you some protection, and they know not to get their hands in there. So the first thing I do with my miter box is place clamps on each edge. This miter box is placed on a board so I get a little longer length, and clamping it down is going to prevent it from moving. So this particular miter box will cut 4x material. It fits in there, but it's got a little extra room to move around. So here's another 2x4 which we could cut, and it fits in there. If you want to cut 1x6 material, you'll need to get a larger miter box for that. So I'm going to go through and just show you a quick marking. Let's say I want this to be at 7 inches. So I will come and mark the students. I'll have the students mark their material with a V mark. Then they should have practiced doing marking of the straight line across, which is your speed square. Put your pencil on the point, slide it over, and mark your board where you're going to cut it. Okay? So when I have that marked, I'm going to put this into my miter box, and it wiggles around. So when I cut this, you're going to have to put shims, and these just stay in the box. I put a shim on this side. I line up, the students line up their board. They put the shim in this side, and they put the shim in this side. So now that board is not going to move this way. So when I teach students to use a saw, they will be cutting, putting it in there, and it should match their line. Their line should be right on that line. And I talk about getting your shoulders back and cutting straight. Now sometimes they'll push down on it and it will bind up. So they kind of got to hold. I put 2 hands on there loosely, and this is what it should sound like. So when they get through cutting, you'll have a piece like this. They'll cut all the way down till it comes off, and then they'll have their 2 pieces, take their shims out, and they have their piece of wood, that whatever size they needed.